Hello and welcome to the show. Today I'm not in the audio booth, so apologies for the noise that's going to bleed in through the background. Now, today we're going to have a strategy session for Hercules. Now, when I say Hercules, I don't mean the real Hercules or, the Hercules movies that we watched as kids or the Disney animation. It's just another code name for someone. Actually, I do have his permission to make this podcast recording, but I don't want to use his real name. So I'm going to use the name Hercules. And the guy in question has agreed that I use the name Hercules. So today's a strategy session for Hercules because he's a strong guy. Now, Hercules reached out to me on WhatsApp. That's on the 30th of January 2025. He's also a podcast listener, and he is a digital and affiliate marketer who is having, affiliate marketer, who is having a couple of problems with, drumming up business and, the same sort of things that we talk about over here on the podcast. So the reason why I'm making today's recording is just to share some of the good stuff from this interaction, because I think some of you might be able to learn from it, because there's a couple of mistakes that Hercules is making that a whole bunch of us make as well. Now, if you'd love to connect for a strategy session, a business audit, or you want me to answer a couple of questions, then hit me up. Call me or WhatsApp me on 080-6466-2140. The country code is +234. Excuse me. That's for those of you who are not Nigerian. Then also connect with me on WhatsApp. The name to look for is Tawishima Ayede. So excuse me. Sorry about that. Yesterday was the radio show, and then I did a couple of coaching sessions and then the podcast recording. So yesterday was very taxing on my voice. So I am then plus the normal Abuja Hamatan and everything. So I'm recovering from a few things. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so I said Hercules now. So the guy is a digital and affiliate marketer. And he's been sending some WhatsApp messages, for outreach, like a whole bunch of us do to try and drum up business. Although I don't send those broadcast messages, but I'll explain why in the future. And I'll tell you guys why I don't think that's a good idea. For those of you who keep blasting all these messages out, trying to drum up business from total strangers, people you've never met before. As I'm saying it now, I hope it's beginning to click in your heads why I think that this is a bad idea. Because the technology for something is there doesn't mean necessarily that we have to do it. Because the whole point is not to be, efficient with how many people we reach. The goal is not to wake up and try and reach 5 million people today. The goal is to be effective. For the small number of people that you reach, how many productive conversations are you going to have? So if you send out 5 million messages and then you piss off, 4.9999 million of them, what's the point? But then if you only send out 20 messages, you end up having conversations with 8 people and you end up doing business with 3. Then which is better? But anyway, we'll talk about that more in the future. But by the way, this is not what Hercules is doing. But Hercules has been sending out WhatsApp messages trying to promote his teaching services, his affiliate marketing services, his money making on WhatsApp seminar, and then also trying to sell people on social media growth. So let me repeat. Hercules has been sending messages on WhatsApp, and this is what he's promoting. He's promoting his teaching services. He's promoting affiliate marketing. He's promoting how to teach you how to make money on WhatsApp. And he's also promoting social media growth. Now, the first question that I have for Hercules is that we have to figure out is, who are you? Are you an affiliate marketer or are you a coach? The answer to this question is really, really important. Because if you're an affiliate marketer, then the thing you should be doing is you should be doing outreach to other businesses, other companies. You should be doing B2B, trying to sell other people's product. Now, an affiliate marketer is just somebody who sells on behalf of somebody else. As in, you're not an agent of the person, but you will help them sell their thing. That's what an affiliate marketer is. So, if I have, of course, it has now become mostly an online thing. Okay, let me just explain how it works in the online thing, since it's now mostly an online thing. Let's say I have a course, and the name of that course is I Will Teach You to Hammer in 2025. For those of you who are not Nigerian listening to the podcast, in this part of the world, when we say you a hammer, that means you're going to blow up, as in you make big money, good money. So if the name of my course is I Will Teach You to Hammer in 2025, a bunch of you listening to this podcast right now who think what I'm doing is okay, you guys might reach out to me and say, oh boy, Alpha, I like what you're doing. Can I sell on your behalf? For every customer that I bring to you, you give me 1K. Your cost is 250K. For every customer I bring to you, you give me 1K. And then I agree. I say, sure, no problem. You send me a customer, I give you 1K. And then in your own mind, you're thinking, okay, you should be able to send 500 customers my way. And if you do that, then what you're going to get is 500 multiplied by 1K. So you get 500K. Abi? If my math is correct, that's how you're going to make 500,000 naira. So that's essentially what affiliate marketers do. For every single customer that I send your way, you give me X percent. Or for every single customer I send your way, you give me X naira or X kobo. So that's what affiliate marketers do. So that's my main question to Hercules. And my question to any of you listening to this particular session right now, and you're having difficulties with all the outreach, the marketing messaging that you're putting out there. Who are you? If you're an affiliate marketer, sell to other companies and tell them, bro, madam, I like what you do. I can help you sell your course. If I sell your course, give me a cut. Your messaging will be tight because you know who you are and you're trying to market to one person. Are you a coach or an instructor? If that's the case, then you're now business to consumer and you're talking to everyday ordinary people. But still, I would advise you to narrow the problems that you solve. Because I suspect that one of the reasons why you're having problems, Hercules, with your messaging is because it's too broad. It can appeal to everybody and nobody at the same time. Teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp, social media growth. It can appeal to everybody and to no one. And messaging to everybody at the end of the day is messaging to nobody. The first time I saw it and I looked through it, it took me, I had to actually sit and think before it clicked in my mind, what does Hercules do again? Because, you're receiving lots of messages and I'm responding and things like that. After a while, I actually forgot, Hercules, I'm being real here, I actually forgot what it is that you do. Unlike somebody who says, hey, Tabishima, love the podcast, I'm a fashion designer, blah, blah, blah. The conversation continues. I won't forget that the person is a fashion designer. The person didn't say, I'm a fashion designer, sometimes I do bricklaying, the other times I sell catfish. Apart from that, I also do digital design services, and then I'm also a full growth stack marketer. As the conversation continues, after a while, I will even forget, this babe, what does she do again? And I have to scroll to the top to remember. It's Hercules. To be upfront, man, this is a bit much. Teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp, social media growth. Who are you? What do you do? Are you an affiliate marketer? Sell your affiliate marketing services only. Are you a coach or an instructor? Then pick what it is that you're instructing on and then start marketing to those people. It's easier to sell if you narrow down the problem set that you solve, the problem sets. Or it's easier to sell if you narrow down your ICP. ICP is your ideal customer profile, the ideal client, the person you like working with best. So pick either way. Your ICP, narrow it down. The problems that you solve, narrow it down. But primarily, the big question I'm going to ask you, Hercules, is who are you? Once you decide who you are, the rest of the journey is going to be a lot easier. Excuse me. Because if you're an affiliate marketer, the journey will now become clear on what you have to do. If you're a coach or an instructor, everything will now become clear on what it is that you need to do next. Now, the next thing, Hercules, that you need to pay attention, to is this. Hercules actually use the WhatsApp status, putting posts on WhatsApp status. And, it's good. That's how I promote my own podcast, on WhatsApp status. But the posts that he puts are essentially, buy my services kind of posts. Like the first thing that we spoke about in the beginning. Hello, this is me. This is what I do. Teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp, social media growth, that kind of messaging. Now, the problem with that kind of messaging, let me just call it buy my services messaging, is when you put those kinds of things on WhatsApp status, people eventually ignore you, they hide you, or they block you. And that's because when people are on WhatsApp status, they're bored or they're looking for excitement or they're whatever. People on WhatsApp status are not necessarily in the mood to buy something. So, picture this. Somebody opens their WhatsApp status. The first status they see from you is buy my stuff, teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money, social media growth. The next post is a different variation of buy my stuff, teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp, social media growth. You're getting the point. They see 10 posts from you every day, and then that's it. After a while, they mentally check out. Or they select that thing, see less posts from this person. So you need to mix it up. The WhatsApp status strategy should either be built around entertainment or education, because that is what will get you the engagement that you're looking for. Remember, WhatsApp status, we're trying to do entertainment or education. If you're entertaining, people will look forward to seeing your stuff. I know because I've tried. I have a dry sense of humor, I have a wacky sense of humor, and I'm very good at dad jokes. And so I tested it. For a while, I did nothing but post only dad jokes. It was a hit. People knew that every single day you would get about 10 bad dad jokes from me. And it was a nice way that people used to, catch trips. Some people even tell me that, man, these your jokes. I like it. Every time I get it, I send to my wife. Every time I get it, I send to my husband. And I was having real conversations around that. But the reason why I stopped is because I don't want to make a living by being a comedian. So yeah, I think I'm funny. Or, I have a sense of humor I think I can sell. But I really don't want to make a living being a comedian. And that's not what I want to be associated with. So I stopped. But to be honest with you, the jokes, the kind of engagement that it was getting me is not quite the same that now the only thing I post is business content. I also tried with music because I have really interesting taste in music. Like yesterday, I was listening to Sir Osita Osadebe. That's some correct high life music. The day before that, I was listening to Oliver De Coke. And the day before that, I was listening to, what's his name? Morocco. Count something of Morocco, I can't remember. Like some correct high life Igbo musicians. So I share stuff like that on my status. And that thing gets lots of engagement. Igbo people will be like, oh boy, you listen to this kind of music. I'm like, yeah, of course now. So do you even know what this thing means? Like, I don't know. I'm just feeling the vibe. Excuse me. And then we start having conversations around Igbo music. And then sometimes it's gospel music. And then somebody will say, oh boy, are you a Christian? I say, yes, now I'm Catholic now. He say, okay, I didn't know that Catholics are Christians. I say, you idiot, how do you know that Catholics are not Christians? Are we not the original Christians? From there, you now start gisting. So, entertainment builds engagement. I know this one firsthand because I can tell you that when I put up the dad jokes, when I try to put up funny stuff, when I put up music, I get mad engagement. But then when I put up business stuff, everywhere is just quiet. I won't hear anything. Maybe once in a while, somebody will say, bros, I don't understand. Explain this to me. Share this one to me. But generally, quiet. But either way, Hercules, you need to decide. For WhatsApp status, what is going to work is either entertainment or education. If you can find ways to put up entertaining content that is going to get you engagement around your business, then good for you. If you want to try the dry education route like I am doing, good for you. If you're wondering, how can I come up with entertaining ideas to promote my business? That is the reason why Google Gemini has been invented. Take your phone, open up the Google folder. You will see an icon there that is a white background with a 4-point star. Click on that. Once you click on it, Gemini will open. And then you ask, you say, Dear Gemini, I am a Nigerian business person. I offer teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp and social media growth. I want to promote my business on WhatsApp status. Come up with 20 entertaining ideas that I can use to create content to promote my business. Then hit send. And see what Google Gemini sends you back. It will send a bunch of stuff that you don't like. Ignore. For the ones that you like, start implementing. It's better than sitting down and doing nothing. It's also better than posting the same thing every day, which is essentially buy my services, buy my services, buy my services. And then you end up being ignored, you end up being hid, or you end up being blocked. Then Hercules also, it's not as if you won't say buy my services. Now it's just that buy my services will be once in a while. So maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, entertaining content. Tuesday and Thursday, educational content. Maybe Saturday, pictures of you, your wife, your family, your kids. Maybe Sunday, something about God. And then maybe every second Wednesday, buy my stuff. So that's how it works, spice it up. Then he also said that he has a lack of confidence because of some ideas, things that he tried out in the past that didn't work. And okay, one thing I'm going to say, Hercules, is you actually are on track for this one because you've reached out to me. That's good. But actually, I think you should be investing your time and investing your money in training from other people who are in the affiliate marketing space, who are affiliate marketing specialists. Because, in case you haven't noticed, Hercules, I am not an affiliate marketing specialist. It's a different field. I have some skills that can make you more efficient as an affiliate marketer, but it's a different field, different mental models, different frameworks, different execution. It's different. So it's good that you reached out to me, but actually you should be reaching out to affiliate marketing specialists. Join affiliate marketing communities and groups because there are plenty on WhatsApp and on Facebook. The whole point of joining these communities is you're going to try and figure out the frameworks for affiliate marketing, the principles for affiliate marketing, so that you can execute. Because lots of times when people suffer from a lack of confidence, just like in your own case, because some things didn't work out, the problem is you didn't have a plan in the first place. So what you're doing is you're just freestyling. Today you try like this, tomorrow you try like this. And when you're trying like this, trying like that, and you're freestyling, not everything is going to work. So the first thing you need to do is come up with a plan. When you have a plan and you execute it faithfully, and you execute it to the best of your ability, eventually you're going to start seeing results. And you start noticing that, okay, this playbook works best for these kinds of conditions. Let me continue. This kind of playbook doesn't work well for these kinds of conditions. Let me discontinue. But join affiliate marketing communities, join the affiliate marketing groups, look for an affiliate marketing specialist, start listening to that person's podcast, start listening to their YouTube videos, pay for the person's coaching services or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is figure out the frameworks, figure out the principles, and then begin to execute. Once you do that, confidence starts to go up. But don't worry, nobody was born with confidence. It's small. Like I tell my son when he gets frustrated sometimes, I tell him that, look, we've been through this before. In the beginning, you refused to crawl. You decided you wanted to walk, but you were a baby, so I couldn't stop you. And you fell lots of times. And each time you fell, you would get angry. But you would cry, and then you would try again. So I tell my son, look, you're a natural fighter. This is how you've been fighting from day one. You refused to crawl, you wanted to walk. No problem. You took the hit. You took the falls. But that's what you have to do. So I remind my son that, look, we've been here before. So don't get discouraged. Continue to fall. Continue to learn. Eventually, this thing that you're trying to do, you will do. You're a fighter. You've done this before, so don't worry. So that's how we get confidence. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. Eventually, you figure it out, and then you move on. So, next thing for Hercules, he's been doing work for free, but he has not been able to get some conversions. Now, this is what a conversion means. A conversion means you try to get people to take the next step with you. So, a bunch of you listen to this podcast. Some of you will reach out and say, hey, Big Tav, what's up now? I like what you do. How can we talk? Let's see if we can do one or two things. I think you can help me like this. And then eventually the person deposits money in my account and I do some coaching and consulting for them, maybe some speaking at their office. That is conversions. You do one thing, you convert to another, you take another step, and then ping him, money enters your account. That is what conversion means. So Hercules says he's been doing some work for free, but conversions know they happen, as in it's not happening. Things are not entering into his bank account. Now, I would like to be upfront about something. Doing work for free can lead to conversions. Yeah, it can work. But you have to be upfront about it, because lots of people are doing work for free but they're not being upfront about what they expect in return or how this is going to work. So if you're doing work for free for people, but you're not saying anything, I expect this, or this is the next step, this is how it's going to work, people will take your free work and say, thank you very much, my brother, may God bless you. And they will mean well and they'll pray for you. It's just that right now you don't need their prayers. What you need is you need to be here pinging, and you look at your phone and you see that XYZ has deposited 100K in your bank account. That's what you need right now. So you just have to be upfront about the whole thing when you're doing work for free. Bros, I'll do this work for you for free. I can help you achieve XY results at no costs. But if so, bros, I'm hoping that what we're going to do next is for XYZ months, I'll do this work for you, but at ABC price. Bros, what do you think? Now you're being upfront. Bros can either say, no problem, now let's try now. If it works out and this is what the result you deliver, then yeah, sure. I'll be able to drop, 50K for us to continue for the next 3 months. Be explicit about your expectations when you're having all these free work conversations. Even myself, if you come and be giving me work for free, I'll take it. And I'll say thank you. Actually, after a while, my conscience will start to prick me and I'll ask you hey, look, dude, you've been doing this thing for free. Or I'll level with me what's up? What do you want in return? But if you tell me that, oh, no, really, just out of the goodness of my heart, I'll tell you, okay, no problem. Thank you. And I'll take it. So just be really explicit. Talk about your expectations. Let's have expectations on both ends when we're having all these conversations for free work. But for me, the main benefit of free work actually is the testimonials that you get, the credibility and the competence that you get, and the chance that you have to build your portfolio. Maybe you build some referrals, but the thing is, with the testimonials, with the credibility, with the competence, and with the portfolio, you will now use that to start chasing other jobs. So I don't have a problem for doing free work. In fact, my preference is, if you're going to do free work, do it for the portfolio. Do it for 4 or 5 people. Take your results, package it well. Now, use your results and start prospecting. When you're prospecting to other people, you will now be telling them, Mr. Man, Mr. Woman, I have been able to achieve XYZ results for these 5 businesses. The pictures, see them, I'm showing you. The results, see it, I'm showing you. Are you interested to see if I can do the same for you? And then you keep quiet and then you hear. Some people will say, no thanks, I'm not interested. Some people will say, you achieve a result for this business, that business. Really? You really did this thing for Philip? You say, I know Philip now. Say, you even know Philip? Call Philip and ask him now. I'm the one that worked on this and this and this for him. And then you ask, are you interested to see how we can do the same for you? The person says yes. Very good. That's it. Your free work in the past is now paying off. You don't have to tell everybody that you did it for free. When I started off as a wedding photographer, I told you I shot 8 weddings for free. I didn't tell, I shot 7 for free for one customer. One client, I charged the person 50K. I did not tell the future people that, look, these 8 weddings I shot for free. They don't need to know that. What they need to know is that I'm good. I've got skills. And this is what I can deliver. So that's my own preference. If you're going to do the free thing, go ahead. But the focus actually is testimonials and the portfolio. You want the ability to show that this is what I can do. These people can vouch for me. I'm legit. I'm the guy. I'm the very babe. So that's my own take when it comes to free work. Now, the final thing that I would like to put out there is I asked Hercules what his definition of selling was. And what he said was a little troubling. It's a little troubling because it's the same definition that a whole host of you over here have. Hercules said that selling is convincing someone into your own idea or into what it is that you want to do. And that definition is very problematic. I repeat, Hercules said that selling is convincing someone into your idea or into your own thing. So, excuse me. Now, that is problematic. So, first off, I'd like to start by saying this. I've said this lots of times on the podcast. I'm going to say it again for those of you who are listening to this for the first time. You cannot convince someone to do something that they already did not want to do. Let me repeat. You cannot convince someone to do something that they didn't already want to do. If you're trying to convince someone to do something and they don't want to do it, the process you have chosen is laden with friction. It is full of friction. You are pushing, the person is pushing back. Sales works best when, you lean back, the person follows you. The person leads back, you lean in. You guys are moving in the same direction. You're swaying back and forth. You guys are moving together. It's a relationship. But if I say A, you say B, and we're butting heads, people can close sales that way. But the less friction we have in the process, the better. So instead of trying to convince people who don't agree, spend time looking for people who are already interested. So, Hercules, the reason why you're frustrated is because you're wasting too much time talking to people who will never buy. You're trying to convince them. Somebody says no, somebody says I'm not interested, you're still trying to convince them. Somebody is ghosting you, you're still trying to convince them. You're still trying to convince them. It is not about convincing someone into your idea. It is about looking for someone who already has your own idea. You guys already are on the same level. If you guys are on the same level, the future conversations will be smooth. So just change your understanding. If you're listening to this podcast right now, you're one of those people who thinks that sales is about convincing somebody into your own way. You have picked a path that is not going to serve you well. Stop looking for people to convince. Look for people who are already convinced and who already believe, and then tell them, okay, this is how we can work together. This is the results I can help you achieve. So the proper understanding of sales is this. When you're having conversations with people, try and figure out who is interested. Try and figure out their motivations. In your own head, you'll be asking yourselves, okay, this is what the person truly wants. Is there alignment? Can I deliver this? And can I deliver it in a way that will give me a nice profit margin and there's not going to be any quarrel? If there's an alignment, then you make an effective proposal. Okay, I understand what it is that you're trying to say. With my skill set, with my inventory, with the things I have in store, with the connections I have, I can help you achieve this, and this is how we can help you do that. What do you think? Is that something that you're interested in doing? And then you continue to follow up, because it's not everybody that is going to drop money immediately you make an effective proposal. But summary is, if there is no alignment, just say goodbye and move on to the next person. Stop trying to convince people. Sales and business is hard enough. That you wake up every day, you try to talk to 20 people, and of the 20 people, 17 of them, you're convincing, you're explaining, you are educating, you are psyching, you are begging, you are pushing. Like, life is hard enough as it is. Just make it easy. If you talk to 20 people and it looks as if 17 of them need some convincing, just free it. Put them in a relationship building campaign. Keep them in WhatsApp, send them helpful resources, things like that. But the goal is to look for people who are already interested. Which is why I still keep telling you guys that the first time you're talking to somebody, it's like the example that I gave for the marketer of real estate. You start off the conversation not by trying to educate the person that, do you know that buying land in Abuja is the greatest way to build wealth? That's not how you should start off these conversations. All these do you know conversations. You're trying to educate somebody. Rather, go and ask, have you ever thought about adding landed property to your investment portfolio? Some people will say, what does that question mean? So, actually, what it means is this. And then you have the conversation. You find somebody who is interested. Some people will say, nope, I do not believe in real estate as an investment category. And that's the point where you say, oh, really? Tell me more. You hear the person out. And truly, if the person doesn't believe in real estate as an investment category, but you happen to know a stockbroker, pass the person along to your friend who's a stockbroker, collect your 10% commission. If the person says, no, I don't want to get landed property as an investment, but I am looking for a place to go and rent, then, you can have a fruitful conversation. But don't start off these things by saying, do you know that buying land in Abuja in 2025 is the surest way to triple your money between 2025 and 2026? Don't start off the conversation that way. Go and look for any flavor of question that Starts the conversation saying, are you interested in? Have you ever thought about? Do you think it would be a nice idea to? Chief Odogu has done this, and this is what he achieved. Would you like to know too? Would you like to learn more as well? Would you like to explore it too? The goal is the person already interested and already motivated? Those are the people that you should be talking to. So Hercules, please change your ideas about selling. For the rest of you listening to this podcast who are like Hercules, change your ideas about selling. If you continue like that, you will spend every single day, Monday to Friday, and you find that 80% of the time you're talking to people and it's like doing headbutt every day. You're trying to convince, trying to educate. And that is tiring. We're human. We're mere mortals. There's a limit to how much educate, convince that we can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then to now do that 20 days for the rest of the month. Man, it's stress. All right. As I wrap up, Hercules, I would like to say stop sending unsolicited links, because that's one thing I noticed in our conversation. When you send unsolicited links, people ignore you, people block you, people ignore you. An unsolicited link just means, this is what unsolicited means. Unsolicited just means, I didn't ask you. I didn't say I was interested. So if you're sending a link, a PDF, a download, a picture, a something, the person didn't ask you, the person didn't say you are interested, that is unsolicited. Let me give you an example. If my wife is with the kids somewhere at the birthday party, my son does something silly, she snaps the picture, she sends, I'll look at it, that's cute. They are my sons. So I didn't ask her for that particular photo, but because of the context on our relationship, it is not unsolicited. I am interested. So send me the photo. That's really nice. Can you send this photo to my mom as well? My mom will like it. That is not unsolicited. But if my wife now takes that picture and she sends it to you, as in you who are listening to the podcast right now, maybe because, you and I are friends or something. Like, it's unsolicited. Like, from where to where? Like, madam, did I ask you to send me pictures of your children? Did I say I was interested in pictures of your children? That is unsolicited. So, stop sending unsolicited messages, especially when those messages contain links. Because that's how the conversation with me and him started. I just saw a link in my inbox, bruh. But of course, since I'm in sales and I like to be nice to other salespeople, I always prod to try and figure out, who are you, why are you sending me all this kind of stuff. And then it was like, oh, this is me, the guy that made a comment on your podcast. So, okay, then the conversation continued. Just sending unsolicited links, unsolicited messages, that kind of stuff gets you ignored, gets you blocked. Especially nowadays that people have found ways. I mean, Nigerians are smart. I don't know how they do it. They send you a link, you click on it, and then next thing they have cloned your WhatsApp. They have hijacked your WhatsApp. Then they start sending messages to people that, hey, please help me. I have police bege. Send me 50K. They send that message to all your contacts. Maybe 4 or 5 people might send 50K, and then that's it. They now have 200K. They now call you later on and say, oh boy, how far with that police matter? Are you okay? Say, which police matter? I say, I received WhatsApp message from you now that you have police matter. I say, no, that was not me. And believe me, these things happen. Because I was just chilling one day, and then my landlady, she called me up like, look, don't pay any money. I said, I pay any money how? This thing has been hijacked. And then true, her own had been hijacked. So, please, maybe if you're selling in the UK or Latin America or North America or whatever, you can send whatever. But in Nigeria, please stop sending unsolicited messages with unsolicited links and unsolicited material. Unsolicited just means I didn't ask you and I didn't say I was interested. If you want to send, ask the person first. So, hello, Mr. So and so, might you be interested in this? Actually, I am. Explain some more. Okay, it is like this. Can I share with you some resources that will explain better? Oh yes, please send. You now send the link. So that's how it works. All right, now let me bring it to a close for Hercules. If you would like to connect for a strategy session, a business audit, or you want me to answer a couple of questions, then reach out to me on WhatsApp. The number is 080-6466-2140. The country code is +234. Also connect with me on WhatsApp. The name to look for is Tavishima Ayede. I'm the host of the show. So thank you very much for your time and attention. I will catch you guys at the next episode. And Hercules, I hope a bunch of stuff that I've said here has been helpful. But really, I really think the main question that you need to solve, and the main thing you need to ask yourself, is you need to sit down, have a conversation with yourself and say, self, who am I? Am I an affiliate marketer or am I a coach? If you answer, I'm an affiliate marketer, what you need to do to grow your business is much more clearer. If you answer, I am a coach, what you need to do becomes a whole lot more clear. But if you decide, I am both an affiliate marketer and I'm a coach, and I'm going to sell teaching services, affiliate marketing, making money on WhatsApp and social media, well, I won't say it can't work. It's just you're multiplying the kind of work that you need to do. If you start off as an affiliate marketer, become really good at affiliate marketing. Maybe you've now been doing it for like 7-10 years and like you're the best in Nigeria. You now want to try and sell a course. Like, okay, this is how I made 1 billion in affiliate marketing. This is how I will teach you to be rich. Release the course. That's a different thing. You have now started like, okay, I'm an affiliate marketer first. You become the Don first. Then you now start trying to sell your coaching thing. So ask yourself, who are you? The answer will determine what it is that you have to do next. So thank you very much, everyone, for listening. I'll catch you at the next episode.